The Unfiltered by Jade.
Jade. Welcome to The Unfiltered by Jade, where we educate, empower, and entertain. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, download, donate, and make everybody know about this.
Beats by RB Records.
Shopping assistance, your style, your budget. Our services include online and local shopping for individuals and businesses, personal shopping, purchasing of company and office supplies, importing and exporting small packages across Jamaica and worldwide, and helping you find unique gifts and items for all events and occasions. Contact us at 876-919-5195 or shoppingassistance2015@gmail.com. Shopping Assistance, your style, your budget.
Welcome back to The Unfiltered by Jade. Today we have with us here King Ephraim. He is an hip-hop producer, and we are going to get into the scenes. We're going to get behind the scenes of the hip-hop producer and find out, how he creates, what makes him create these beats. And we're going to find out even about the industry from his point of view. So, hi, King. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for
Nice.
having me.
Thank you so much for being here. So, first, what initially drew you to hip-hop production, and how did you get started?
Well, what initially drew me was the love for hip hop. Basically, the love for music, the love for creating it, and I wanted to be a part of the movement of hip hop. So I really get started going in, learning, doing my homework. You know, really getting involved into the community of hip hop. Then I started creating and started, finding my own sound along the line.
Nice. Can you talk us through your creative process? When you start producing a track from the initial inspiration to the final product.
Well, I like to start with feeling because I'm really deep into like the art of the thing. So I like to start with how I feel at the moment, what ideas I come up with. Then I lay down some chords and I get that feel, and then I use my imagination to really create a picture in my mind to really sculpt around the sounds that I'm making. And from there, if I like the song, I'll probably write something to it, or get an artist that I work with to write something to it, see how that goes. If I'm not really finding anything at that time, I'll just send it out to get it sold or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
that's really how it is.
Mm. How long have you done this?
I think it's going on 10 years now. I think.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. What essential skills and techniques should aspiring hip hop producers focus on honing, and how do you continue to refine your craft over time?
Well, I think it's initial that you learn the software that you use in the DAW, your DAW. Learn what are you using. Like it could be FL Studios. I'm an MPC person myself, but learn it, learn how to operate it, learn the codes and all the stuff. And after that, probably just because it takes off from there because some producers like to use programs, samples and stuff like that. Learn what you like to do and then refine it from there, keep working on that. But I would say learn your DAW, learn some chords, learn some progressions on different sounds, learn how to track those out into the bars, 8 bars and all those, learn how to track those out into a song, learn about bridges. Um yeah, and what I do to really stay on top of this is to study, research, look at some of my favorite artists that I like. I learned I like Keys, so I listen to Alicia Keys. I look how she doing it. I love her style. I look deep into how she make her keys and all those. So in the sense that she used, so um I just look at the people that I admire really, and I try to recreate that a little bit with my the way I create my beats. So that's how I really stay on top of my game.
I love that. I love that you also mentioned research because there are times when auto producers, or you hear some people, upcoming producers, that they don't believe that you need to research anything. You just need to be creative in your own self and come up with something.
Nah, I do not believe that at all. I believe the top producers, the people at the top of the game are constantly learning. People at any type of field is learning all the time. That's really the key, I think.
Love that. How do you stay current with emerging trends and innovations in hip hop production? And how do you balance staying true to your style while remaining relevant in the industry?
Me personally, I like to follow like different news. Well, when I'm talking about hip hop, I like to follow like different hip hop blogs. I like to look at different music lawyers because there's this one music lawyer that has a YouTube right now that I'm following. I'm forgetting her name, but she's really doing a lot of in depth into the music industry. I like to stay in tune with the news. So what's going on right now, like with the AI and stuff like that. So I like to really stay on top of that. Really be tapped in to all the different
Mm.
news that's going on. And I would say that's keeping me in the loop. Got to be like the YouTube videos and the blog is really keeping me what's going on with the trends that's going on right now.
It's interesting that you mentioned AI. So, looking back at that, taking back to that, AI, do you think it is a pro or a con to the hip hop industry or the music industry in general?
I'm gonna pick my words wisely here. Okay, so I personally, I mean, I'm not gonna say personally first of all because I'm gonna say it in general. It's a cool thing. I love new technology. I love innovation. And AI is just an innovative thing. So adding in to your work process in creating music, it can make a lot of creative things. As I'm saying. But me personally, I um I don't use it too much. I don't really think it's a good thing for me to use with the direction I'm going because I like that I'm already on a computer and I'm already using VSTs and computer stuff, so it's kind of already not physical.
Yeah,
I
I get
want to
that.
I want
Yeah.
to keep because I want to keep something that's physical, something that's from the heart, because you can't really put in your emotions into a
You
computer,
want it to be authentic. Yes.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yes, yes. And I feel like AI is just a data. It's like taking data from all around the different webs. It's not really who you are. And I try
Hmm.
to really put that into my music. So I'm not saying I'm against AI if you want to use it, but
Right.
I'm just saying I'm not really.
That's a positive. That's a good take on that. That's a good take on that. Can you share any memorable or challenging moments from your career as a hip hop producer that have shaped you or your approach to this music?
Like before even BeatStars came out and all that,
Hmm.
I was really just selling beats, man, selling beats hardcore and all that. Learning about the learning buying courses, learning from like a guy called Live Off Beats, I think that's what it was. I'm buying his courses, learning about how to really model beat selling goals. And when I say BeatStars came out and really just changed the whole scope of things of beat selling, that's what really changed my whole approach of my business model. Like that really changed everything for me because I wasn't doing what I was doing when I was selling beats back then, like that I'm doing now. You know,
Okay.
because
Hmm.
like things that BeatStar made a marketplace for like a McDonald's, I would say. Like you don't really know the person that's cooking your food.
Right. Right. Right.
You just coming to get it.
Right.
And I really wasn't like that. When I was selling beats, you know who I was. You know who you buying the beat from. I can get in contact with you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that really changed how I looked at it. Right? That's really changed how I worked around being a hip hop producer online and in real life because I really do go out into the my community and work with different artists in my town and stuff like that.
What advice would you give to aspiring hip hop producers looking to break into the industry and establish themselves as professionals?
I would say learn about branding, being a brand, being who you are, because it's so many different people, and there's all people doing all different type. And I would say pick your sound, be who you are, think network. Network is really the biggest key for me that I did. Like I'm in contact with different people from around the world right now because I decided to put my time in networking with a lot of different music producers. I network with artists. I network with music supervisors, music libraries, all these different type of people that's inside industries. And to really, that's what I suggest you do. Just network, be who you are, and make your brand. A brand is what's going to really set you apart from everybody else. A brand.
The brand. So, how about brand that stands out?
Yes, exactly. Because when you go to McDonald's, you at McDonald's.
Yes, because of that, right?
Exactly.
You
That's
do
that's
know.
what's gonna make you stand out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For another bonus I have for you. People who, just want to leave their 9 to 5s to do producing and believe that it's an easy industry to go into. What would you say to them?
It is not easy at all. It is not easy at all. Anything that got to do with art, and in this space of creating, you gotta, boy, when I tell you, you gotta make people believe that that they want to support you. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Like this
Mm.
is this is this is a and you got to be on top of your game too, man. You can't just fade away. I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it like for a day or two and then fall off. Now you got to be consistent every
Yes.
single day with this,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only way you can really grow, build a fan base, and find people that really connect with you. And it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
say give up your day job. You know, I would say try to figure out a schedule that benefits you, and find out little things that you can do to continue on until you get to that point. But
Mm.
always try to keep a money flow coming in. Always, figure out how you can make this happen because it's possible. I tell you, it's possible. Many people have did it, and many people have given up. So you pick your choice.
I love that. Pick your choice. And being a producer is not for everybody.
Exactly. No, it's not. It's not.
Interesting. King, I want you to tell people where is it that they can find you, where they can find your beats, where they can connect with you.
Well, I'm on every DSP. You can just put in King Ephraim. That's KingEphraim. That's King Ephraim. You can just look me up on any DSP. You can go to my social medias. It's always gonna be King Ephraim, and no spaces, just King Ephraim. You can find the dragon. That's my logo. You can find that anywhere. And yeah, man. And I like to put out, like, if you find me on DSP, you can find that I put out different instrumental albums. Like that's what I really like to go for because I try to really focus in on art. Like I would like to be like, my thing is to be an artist that sells his beats, not a beat seller. That's where I really try to go as in being. Because I really do enjoy hip hop, and I really don't want to be in it like a vulture or something, like, oh, I'm just here for the money. No, I'm here to to,
Mm-hmm.
to really make some
Mm-hmm.
art.
Love that. Love that. Thank you. So you can follow King on all his social medias. He's a producer. So there's so much that you can listen to from him. So go check him out. So thank you so much again, King, for being on. And thank you so much to our listeners for continuing to listen to The Unfiltered by Jade. And we'll be back next week, Tuesday. Thank you.